judges are increasingly going nationwide. They're issuing universal injunctions from their little corner of the country. And those are very controversial.
And
those are the kind of injunctions that are being issued now.
Right, but the question that people are asking is, okay, you just explained to me it's not normal. This is not the way things have been in the past. Judges in courts like precedent a lot. They like precedent. So this is setting a new precedent on what these district judges can do. And my question to you, is it judicially appropriate?
It's not setting a new precedent. Judges have issued injunctions for a long, long time, and they've issued nationwide injunctions for quite a while, but they have to meet certain specific criteria because it is an unusual thing for a judge to step in early in the litigation and put on hold a law or an executive order that hasn't even been found to be unlawful. So it's supposed to be rare, but it has been used for quite a while. The question is, in these cases, whether these orders meet those specific criteria and whether they should be local rather than national. And I think that on that second question, national injunctions are a huge problem, and more often than not, they exceed a judge's authority.
Well, and let me ask about a couple of specific examples. Ordering the federal government to rehire people that have been released from their jobs who had not even gotten through the probationary period. They're in the process, this administration, of reducing the cost of government. One of the ways to do that, obviously, is to reduce personnel, offering buyouts or putting them on, administrative leave or terminating their jobs. This is one example where a judge comes back and says, no, you must go and rehire those people and bring them back on board. Another place of concern, USAID, where the judge is ordering the administration to make payments when they want to take these programs out of service. Does the administrative branch have the right to run the executive branch have the right to run the executive branch? Because it seems that the judiciary wants to run the executive branch in addition to its own.
Well, of course, the Constitution in Article 2 gives the executive power to the president, and we believe in certainly a strong executive branch and the power of the president to run his branch of government. Of course, every branch has to comply with certain kinds of legal, constitutional, or due process type of limitations. But the questions here are these judges going too far? I read the opinion of the judge issued yesterday regarding the exclusion of transgender people from the military. And I got to tell you, in 79 pages, almost half of it was just a discussion of policy where the judge plainly disagreed with what Trump put in his executive order, but none of that is relevant to a judge's authority to put on hold something that the president has authority to do.
Then why would it be put in there? Unless you're an activist judge, to me, Thomas, there would be no reason to put that in there except to try to justify your position when you're overstepping. And you're right, a lot of these decrees, these orders are temporary, but they are handicaps.